forced to lock down. There was an incident at UMass Boston that led to quite a bit of chaos on these college campuses. There's no doubt that college administrators are being very careful with this safety of their students after what they saw play out in Utah. Just the overall environment right now is very tense, but administrators across the board saying that there isn't anything for parents or students to be worried about, that they're on top of it. But nonetheless, this is something that's in the back of everyone's minds, particularly those on college campuses.
Well, we're hoping that midshipman has a full recovery. Ryan Nobles, thank you so much. Well, the stock market has been hitting new records this week, helping push retirement accounts higher. But despite the market's good performance this summer, a new survey is finding the U.S. is falling far behind other developed countries when it comes to retirement security. CNBC senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson joins me now. So, Sharon, what gives? Why is the U.S. falling behind other places?
We got them, homie. We got them, homie. Yeah. We got them.
In addition to finances.
What up, Oscar? Yeah, we got them, man.
Quality of life overall, and just your general.
Let's see what's going on.
And so a recent survey looked at these 4 factors to determine
You already
whether
know.
people believe that they would have a secure retirement. The top ranked.
Let's see what's going on. Let's survive. What you got going on?
Was Norway. They rank very high in terms
He
of
definitely
healthcare,
deserved to
very
be
high as well
in there.
in terms of finances and overall quality of life. The U.S., on the other hand,
Heck yeah. Everything he got's coming.
Quite worried, Belarus.
What you got going on today?
Putin's intentions in Ukraine may take the region, by that may take them, including Belarus, Belarus as well. And by the way, on Belarus soil, as we speak, there is an important, less significant than in the past, but important
Putin's.
Really mean 90s. It just means perhaps above.
What you got going on? He deserves it.
Activities for the weekend, you are looking good. 80 for the high on Saturday, 80 for...
We're gonna get right. We're gonna get right. Heck yeah, man. 33 hours. They found him in 33 hours. That was a record. I said, dang, it was not playing. It was not playing. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what's going on.
Thus, Utah DPS Commissioner Bo Mason, Lieutenant Governor Wilson, FBI Special Agent in Charge Robert Bowles, and local and federal law enforcement partners. Following the remarks today, Governor Cox, Director Patel, and Commissioner Mason will take questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
We got him. They said we
On the
got
evening
him.
of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was also conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which he is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt, light colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th, in the early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with those surveillance images. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. The family member also confirmed Robinson had a gray Dodge Challenger. Investigators identified an individual as the roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed that roommate, who stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson, made a joke on Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages on Discord. He opened it and showed several messages to investigators and allowed investigators to take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate. These photos consisted of various messages, including content of messages between the phone contact named Tyler with an emoji icon and Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact Tyler also mentioned that he had changed outfits. I know there's been speculation as well as to the writing on those casings, those bullet casings, and I believe we have that as well. And I'll share that with you now. So the area north of Campus Drive Road where the suspect crossed over, you saw some of that in the video that we released last night, consists of a grassy area with trees on the edge of the UVU campus. Investigators discovered a bolt-action rifle wrapped in a dark colored towel. The rifle was determined to be a Mauser Model 98 30-06 caliber bolt-action rifle. The rifle had a scope mounted on top of it. Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on casings found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices, bulges, capital OWO, what's this?" ? Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" ! Catch! ! Up arrow symbol, right arrow, and a symbol and 3 down arrows.
This will be going
The
back.
second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow," and a
Chuck,
third
next
unfired
gift will
casing
be
read,
golden
"You can read
diapers.
this,
Damn.
you are gay, LM."
Yo, nah, he deserves a death sentence by firing squad. Just saying.
We are indebted
sure.
to law enforcement across
Off
the
with his
state
head.
who work seamlessly together, local law enforcement,
Off with
state
his
law
head.
enforcement, and our federal partners with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We're grateful for everyone who worked together in such a short amount of time.
How you doing, Julie?
Governor Cox, we are so grateful for your.
All right, we back, y'all. We back.
that led
back.
out on this investigation. A little bit of the timeline. Charlie was shot at 12:23 p.m. on Wednesday. The first FBI agents arrived on scene in 16 minutes with chiefs of police at 12:39 and secured the scene. The FBI immediately launched fixed-wing assets. We utilize these assets to transport personnel, specialty technicians, hostage rescue teams. We also utilize these assets to go back and forth from the East Coast.
Make sure y'all hit them likes and subscribe, y'all.
Forensic evidence and other evidence that will be analyzed, that is being analyzed at our FBI.
We almost at 5K.
And other
I think I'm like,
laboratories, including the
I
ATF.
don't know what, 70 away from.
At my direction, the FBI released the first set
70
of
away?
FBI photos of the suspect at 10 a.m. local
5K.
time on 9/11. Then, shortly thereafter, the FBI reward of $100,000 was released at 10:45 a.m.
Damn, they made that money.
Myself and Deputy Director Bongino arrived.
They're gonna put that right back in the
5:30
church.
p.m. on 9/11. The governor led a press conference last night at approximately 8 p.m. where at my direction, the FBI released a never-before-seen video of the suspect. We also released new images to the public of the suspect. And just last night,
Caucasian
the
Debris
suspect was taken
LLC
into custody at 10 p.m. local time.
with,
In less than 36 hours.
with George Floyd
33
face.
to be precise. Thanks to the full weight of the federal government and leading out with the partners here in the state of Utah and Governor Cox, the suspect was apprehended in a historic time period.
33 hours.
And I want to highlight what Governor Cox said. This would not have been possible without you, the media, and you, the public.
Hey, I swear we was on him last night, y'all. I don't know if it was us that helped, but we was on him last night.
We're committed to that transparency.
Everybody was talking about him, yeah. He was
The
definitely
crime scene, just a little bit there. It is a large crime scene.
America's most wanted.
State
He was
local
definitely
authorities,
America's most wanted right
federal
now.
authorities processed that
moment.
crime scene quickly, and I even had the ability to walk through that crime scene.
I just seen some crazy stuff too. I seen a lot of
Suspect took to learn more about
I
what we needed
seen-
and what
I-
resources we needed to bear to create a full picture.
I
of
seen
the
people getting
FBI
hurt at these
and
little
back in Washington. Furthermore, thankfully to state and local partners, forensic
these
evidence.
gatherings,
seized
like I ain't gonna say
and
protests,
continues to be garnered.
but
Forensic evidence has already been evaluated at FBI laboratories in Quantico.
They were beating up people.
We will continue to process evidence.
post
as
up in
we
front of the
see,
hospital where they
as we
took
collect
Charlie
it.
at,
We continue to deliver to Governor Cox and his team.
having
Last
candle
night, we had a
rituals.
total of approximately 7,000 interviews, 7,000 leads. As of this
Y'all
morning,
like fishing?
thanks to your great work,
I have
we
fished
a
in so
total of
long.
11,000 leads
Do you like
that were
fishing?
called in to the FBI.
What kind of, you like
We are
saltwater?
running out every
You
single
like
lead
saltwater
that we
fishing?
have.
Or you like freshwater fishing?
Every one of those leads will be run out.
Saltwater, freshwater. What kind of fishing you
The
like?
rest is a testament to the dedication of good law enforcement being great.
You got your saltwater
Partnerships
fishing
with law
license?
enforcement, which I've tried to highlight as my tenure as the director of the FBI. There is no better relationship for
Freshwater
law
fish? What you
enforcement
like
than
to
the
do?
FBI to partner with.
Oh, you went
state
fishing today?
authorities and
Okay, what you
UCC.
catch? Where's the sympathy for the children that have been gunned down?
The FBI
Condolences to the
saw
family of
offices
Mr.
along with
Kirk.
their offices in LA,
Bass ponds is my specialty. Okay,
San
big mouth
Antonio,
bass?
Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, our
Okay.
headquarters component in Quantico, all participate in the FBI. I want to express my deep gratitude to the employees of the FBI, the men and women, the evidence response team tacticians, the special
Yeah,
operators,
bass pond,
the
let's go.
agents, the support
Right out the
staff.
backyard now.
You have done monumental work in historic time.
You ever been catfish noodling? What they call it? Catfish noodling? You been noodling before?
Solving of an investigation. The FBI answered that call diligently, critically important to our nation, and we delivered. And I'm proud to be their leader, and I'm proud to be the director of the FBI.
Oh yeah.
This is a very much an ongoing investigation.
never wanna meet that
as
guy.
I said, and we will continue to work
Occasionally,
with state and local authorities
While I,
to develop the investigation, to
Wiley's-
provide
Wiley-
the evidence they need for their
Wiley-
ongoing prosecutions. And we will be here to answer every call they absolutely have, as long as it takes, for as long as we need to find and apprehend whatever suspects were involved in this crime. Lastly, to my friend Charlie Kirk,
damn, you was friends with him?
rest now, brother. We have the watch.
No, that's right. Oh, when you got friend, when you friends with the FBI, oh, you definitely gonna get caught.
Thank you, and good morning. I would just like to take a few minutes as the sheriff to express my gratitude for everybody who has played a part in this investigation. As you know, it's been a vast, a complicated, and a very, very fast-paced investigation. You're looking at people standing up here who are running on, if they got an hour sleep in the last couple of days, they're probably lucky. It has been very taxing. It has been so impressive, speaking on behalf of the local law enforcement, to see the cooperation that we've seen in this type of case. Across the state, sheriffs, chiefs, our state partners have stepped up and have come to the call on anything that we needed. Our county chiefs have been phenomenal.
That poor guy is nothing but a patsy.
County Attorney Jeff Gray, who's standing up.
Once again, not a drag queen, not a Democrat.
Through this investigation. I would like to thank the federal government for their resources, their assets. Our local team here, our FBI team, has been extraordinary in helping us work through this and bring this person to justice. Most of all, I would like to thank the public, and specifically, I would like to thank the public who turned to prayers and who turned to positiveness for us. I would like to thank them on behalf of the law enforcement community, because we needed those prayers. That's what we needed to get through this. We needed your support, and you gave it to us.
Epstein, mother
and you gave it to us. And I would like to thank you for the Kirk family, because that's what they need. Is your support. And that will get us through all of this. So thank you everybody that have stepped up. We've had such a phenomenal response to this. Thank you.
Kirk definitely looking
I also
up
want
at
to give
us.
special thanks to the
Kirk
attorneys
definitely
general's
looking up at us. Oh,
their
hell.
unwavering support and their commitment to justice is shown true here. And without A.G. Bondi and Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche and the resources they brought to bear, we would not have been able to complete our mission. And I just want to say special thanks. It's an honor to be a part of the Department of Justice.
Thank you again to our incredible law enforcement team who has worked so hard. Sheriff, I got a solid night.
This is earlier, guys. This is earlier broadcast.
Person up here.
We're just doing a replay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hit the microphone, so I hope you'll permit me a moment just to share a few more thoughts about where we are and how we got here, and maybe a little bit of where we go from here. I don't want to get too preachy, but I think it's important that we, with eyes wide open, understand what's happening in our country today. I've heard people say, well, why are we so invested in this? There's violence happening all across our country.
True.
And violence is tragic everywhere. And every life taken is a child of God who deserves our love and respect and dignity. This is certainly about the tragic death, political assassination of Charlie Kirk. But it is also much bigger than an attack on an individual. It is an attack on all of us. It is an attack on the American experiment. It is an attack on our ideals. This cuts to the very foundation of who we are, of who we have.
What up, Nick? Yo, my man, so good morning, my friend. What up, Nick? Welcome back, Nick. I told you I'll be back, man.
Political violence is
What's up, Nick?
Other type of violence.
My boy.
For lots
Good
of
morning,
different
good
reasons.
morning,
One,
good afternoon.
because
It's afternoon where I'm at,
the
though, but
very
good
act
morning to you.
Charlie championed of
We're
expression,
back.
that freedom of expression that is enshrined in our founding documents, in having his life taken in that very act, makes it more difficult.
Yeah, he said looking up. You heard that looking up. Yeah, like where did he go, right? Yeah, I heard that too, G. Harris. I ain't say nothing, though. The American people really showed true colors this week on both sides. Question is which on do you support? Fair enough. Good afternoon. It's 10 a.m. in Southern California. Okay.
especially those
Grand
ideas on
Rise.
which you disagree. That's why this
Damn, 10
matters
a.m.?
so much.
Jeez, yeah, you just not getting up.
Over the last 48 hours, I've been as angry as I have ever been, as sad as I have ever been. And it was
My
as
doggy,
angry
my
as
dog
she
just
was
woke me
crazy.
up. She wants breakfast.
It was actually Charlie's words
Damn,
that
says
told
if
me
it wasn't for her, I'd still be
I'd like to
asleep.
share some of those, and specifically
What's up, Kaden? Uh-oh, we got Kaden back too. Uh-oh, we got Kaden back. We got Nick back.
in my state.
Oh, we definitely had y'all in here last night. Well, early this morning. Cause we was up at like 3 this morning.
As President Trump
We was up at
reminded
like
me,
3 this morning
he
still
said,
chatting.
"You know who really
So
loved
welcome back,
Charlie?"
guys. I'm glad y'all made it back.
He's right. Young people love Charlie, and
Chilling.
young people hated Charlie. And Charlie went into those places anyway. And these are the words that have helped me. Charlie said, when people stop talking, that's when you get violence. He said, the weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive.
That's peace.
Welcome without judgment,
That's peace,
love
that's
without
peace.
condition, forgive without limit. He said, always forgive your enemies, nothing annoys them so much. A few months ago, I referenced this last night,
We
Charlie.
got 43 in the chat. Hit them likes, y'all. We got 43 in the chat. We got 6 likes. Let's even it out. At least let me get like 26 likes at least.
Stay grounded. Turn off your phone, read scripture, spend time with friends, and remember, internet fury is not real life. It's going to be okay. He again said, when you stop having a human connection with someone you disagree with, it becomes a lot easier to commit violence. He said, what we as a culture have to get back to is being able to have a reasonable agreement.
I appreciate the 7 likes. Let's
Have
go.
a
Let's
reasonable
go.
agreement where violence is not an option. Now, again, to my young friends out there, you are inheriting a country.
It's 111,
where
111.
Politics feels like rage.
111, 111,
It feels
1011.
like rage is the only
111,
option.
1011. We got 8 likes. Let's go.
But through those words, we have a reminder that we can choose a different path. Your generation has an opportunity to build a culture that is very different than what we are suffering through right now. Not by pretending differences don't matter, but by embracing our differences and having those hard
I'm
conversations.
about done on the arguing. I have been arguing the
think we
truth
need more
of
world
morals for
players
these
right now.
past 3 days. I'm just sick
I
of it.
hear all the time that words are violence. Words are not violence.
Lean
Violence is
unite.
violence.
You are all slaves. Hello, what's up,
And there was
Marcy?
one person
How you doing,
responsible
Marcy?
for what happened here, and that person is now in custody and will be charged soon and will be held accountable. And yet, all
Marcy,
of
how you
us
doing, Marcy?
have an opportunity right now to do something different. I want to thank my fellow Utahns.
Utahns. We got 9 likes. Appreciate the 9 likes, y'all.
Bad stuff happens.
What's up, Ruga? Numi?
And,
Ruga Numi? There
for 33 hours.
there is no truth of
I
morals.
was-
It's all subjective. Probably
I
why
was
it's so
praying
tiring.
that,
What's
that,
up, Jason Hale?
if this had to happen here,
I'm good, and
it wouldn't
you?
be one
I'm
of
doing
us.
excellent. I'm
But
doing
somebody
excellent.
Drove from another state.
Make sure you hit that
came
like.
from another country.
Shout out to Marcy Harris. Shout out to Jason Hill. Shout out to Nick Williams. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy
Exactly that,
Kaden. You know what I mean?
prayer was not
For
answered
sure.
the way,
Appreciate
I
you all.
hoped for.
Appreciate
Just
you all.
because I thought it would make it easier on us if we could just say, hey, we don't do that here. And indeed, Utah is a special place. We lead the nation in charitable giving, and we lead the nation in service every year. But it did happen here. And
FBI didn't do that shit. Daddy turned his own son in. Okay.
I want you to look at how you.
Daddy told the minister, right? The minister told the police. That's what it was. Daddy told the minister told the police. So I want to know who got that $100,000. Who gets the $100,000? They gonna split it up? Or they be like, no, we don't want the money. No, they did say they gave the money up. Who got the money? Who's splitting up that money?
And people coming together to share the humanity. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is the answer.
Say, Daddy gonna cash in the
We can
100K?
return violence with violence. We can return hate with hate.
Yeah, he gonna carry it. He gonna have to use it on. He gonna have to use it on his son's. Yeah, right. You right. There you go. Look, I couldn't get it out my mouth right. I couldn't get it out of my mouth right. Damn. Nah. He gonna have to use
much
it.
worse. But see, these are choices that we can make.
He gonna have to use it towards his
History will
son.
dictate
It's
this
commissary.
is a turning point for our country.
Commissary money.
But every single one of us gets to choose right now if this is a turning point for us. We get to make decisions. We have our agency. And I desperately call on every American.
Ain't gonna be no bail.
Liberal, progressive, conservative, MAGA.
What you talking about?
Please, please, please.
The righteous persons, and no man layeth it too hard, and merciful men
I'll just
are taken away, not considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Isaiah 57:1, basically saying killing the messenger does not change the truth.
God, that sounds bad. But he said optimism is a vice. It's this idea that good things are just going to happen. He said in the history of the world, good things have never just happened. He says, I'm not optimistic, but I am hopeful. And hope is the virtue that sits between the vices of optimism and pessimism. Hope.
Yeah, I actually had to feed my dog earlier too.
That good things are going to happen because
He was doing that little whine.
I still believe in our country. And I know Charlie Kirk believed in our country. I still believe that there is more good among us than evil. And I still believe that we can change
He preached hate. Kevin Keb says he preached hate.
Americans can make it so.
How
Ladies and
so?
gentlemen, we're happy to answer any questions you might have.
Caden, I'm agnostic. Could you make an argument for objective reality that doesn't require me to share your religion? Or is that a requirement? Just curious. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Let it start. Ring, ring-a-ling.
Well, I leave that up to you to interpret what those
No, he don't. No, he
yeah,
didn't.
there's
He preached
one
his
that
opinion.
says
All right, JP says,
not- if I
Charlie
could
Kirk
say
is
catch
loved and
a
respected
ball
by many
catch
people,
this,
even after death. Let me ask all the Democrats and liberals in here, what have you done with your life of any importance to anyone? I can't. I'm just saying my
There's nothing
opinion.
more that we can share at this time.
Oh, let's get it started then. Okay. I hear you, JP.
We do not at this time have any information that would lead to any additional arrests. Yes.
Charlie debate what a boy and girl is. How the fuck are they comparing him to MLK? I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm just curious. It seems though a certain portion of the country wants the entire country to live by Christian morals, and that's causing some issues.
You heard the press.
Yeah, but everybody don't believe that same. You know what I mean? Everybody don't believe in the same thing. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. He ain't gonna be able to force that on everybody. You know what I mean? Because everybody gonna practice their own religion. You know what I mean? But he could tell it. He can speak it all day. I mean, and it's up to the person to want to convert to whatever Christianity, whatever you want to say. And Nick, the same way Jesus did.
3.5 to 4 hour drive from here, where we are right now, and that's where he lived and where they turned him in. Please, I go here. I can't share any more than what I've already shared. Yeah.
Hunter Kovacek was the one who questioned Charlie Kirk about trans shooters before he was shot. Oh, that's who it was who asked him that question? Hunter Kovacek was the one who questioned the Charlie Kirk about trans shooters before he was shot and he hated Kirk. Is there a connection between Hunter and Tyler? Uh-oh. That's not what Project 2025 was. Love the bit. He was assassinated by his own security team. Cash Patel's eyes are bizarre and creepy.
We don't have any information that would lead us to believe that. Yes, in fact, it was just released. Yes. We, I
Pass
can't
Patel
answer that right
has some coke eyes. He been hitting that goddamn sack, huh? Look at him over there. Look at his eye over there. He been hitting that damn sack. No one's making you do anything, just doing what the Bible says. Go forth and spread the
I
word.
absolutely believe that this is a watershed in American history, yes. The question is what kind of watershed? And that chapter remains to be written. Is this the end of a dark chapter?
Nah, I just think that's all that coffee he been on for these days. No sleep. He really bugged out. He really tired as hell. He ready to go sleep. Look how red his eyes. He ready to pass out right now. He like, I can't wait till this is over.
True political assassinations in this country of someone of this stature. This feels a lot like the late 60s.
What's up, friend? Hola, hola, hola. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Displayed on camera in all
Are you
of our
back home
hands,
yet? Are you back
all of
on
our
common grounds yet?
We are not wired as human beings, biologically, historically. We have not
Chilling,
evolved,
yes. But
in a
if
way
many Christians
that,
had their way, they
we are
would try
capable
and make
of
people do
processing
what
those
they
types
want.
of violent imagery.
That's my
And by the way,
only
we see
point
another
I'm
one
trying
with
to
gruesome
make.
stabbing very recently that went viral. This is not good for us. It is not good to consume. Social media is a cancer on our society right now, and I would encourage people to log off, turn off, touch grass, hug a family.
Amanda Bond says, I've been saying this since the day we're living in demon time. Love your show, but I gotta go to work. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, man. Make sure you hit that like before you leave. Nobody should be trying to control anyone else's life as long as you're not hurting anyone else. It shouldn't be anyone's business.
To find their better angels. So yes, this could be. I mean, you know, again, you have to go back to JFK to have seen a video.
Kaden Mai says, no one has been forcing anyone to do anything. Everyone is entitled to their religion and opinion. Love the Bit says, blame the Dems, the Democrats.
This is our moment. Do we escalate?
I guess that's what you're trying to say.
Do we find an off-ramp? And again, it's a choice. It's a choice, and every one of us gets to make that
Not
choice.
when they're
Two more
talking
questions,
about
two more questions right here.
revoking transgender Second Amendment rights. What the hell? What the hell? That don't make no sense though. I mean, you gotta protect yourself.
If there is a direct connection or not, but all I can say is that that through some process, the family came to know that this had happened.
One more thing, Governor, could you just clarify the clothing issue?
Transgender Americans who have every constitutional right to every American should have, for sure.
Yes. So,
For
so
sure.
when he's first spotted on campus, he has different clothing on, and then he changes.
Let's go,
clothing
man,
on the
Amanda.
roof, and then changed back into that clothing at some point, so that when he was apprehended.
Jeremy Williams says, "Shop brothers, this is Jeremy from. I'm in North Carolina too. Jeremy, I'm from North Carolina too.
Last question here.
That's where I stay at. Salt brothers, this is Jeremy from North Carolina. I don't understand that either. Just said it. Damn it, hold on.
I
Just don't said it was planned to happen. I don't think it was planned. I just think it was a bad person at the wrong time. I think everyone's equal to their own opinion. I don't think it should be a gun violence just on my mom was murdered in 2010. Sorry to hear about that, man. R.A. Chinnamoop says, absent Robinson's pastor and father, Patel's FBI didn't have a clue and probably would never have apprehended him. What has happened revoked and poverty and perpetuity, whatever blockers from anyone under 18. As I said, I don't want to argue anymore. My mom was murdered. My mom was murdered. My stepmom was murdered in 2010. So I don't know all about what's going on right now. And she was a Cocoa Beach serial killer. What the hell? My mom was murdered. Hold on. Hey Jeremy, you gotta go. We gotta put you in. We gotta put you in timeout. You gotta go in timeout. We ain't got time for that foolery today. If you think that's all we're trying to do, then you're not paying attention, Kaden. I'm sorry. You can stop replying, but I just let people say whether and act like it's reality. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's go. That's crazy. That's crazy. Innocent until proven guilty. Freedom of speech.
Performing at the level of our public schools, and what we find historically is charter schools perform no better and often worse than our public schools. And there's lots of examples. There was a school in that was a charter school that failed and closed, and then it was bought out by a private school, and then that private school failed to open. So again, these are situations that are leaving parents in a lurch, and who comes in to save the day?
Man, the band, you ain't got work today, you working today? Until he admits this, no one should be calling his death unchristian-like behavior.
Regardless of their behavior, we are going to take and care for every child.
Do charter schools fall under that umbrella of the Department
The
of
best way I always pitch conversation like this is to say, I say no comment. I plead the fifth. Did they catch the killer? Yes, they did catch him. They got, his name is Tyler. His name was Tyler. Like 21 years old. 21 years old. His father told the minister, and the minister told the police. That's how they operated. So the police didn't really do their job. Not till Monday? Okay. So yeah, the police didn't really do their job. The community did the job for them, you know what I mean? But the bottom line is they found the shooter. They apprehended the shooter. He's in custody now. So now everybody can, you know what I mean, can be off of high alert now, you know what I mean? Where the fuck is my lighter at? He's 22. He's 22. He's 22, and his dad was a 27-year veteran, hence the shooting skill. Oh shit. You too. Tupac and chill. Go ahead and play a Tupac, buddy. Had court this morning. They will be releasing my dad too. Yay! Let's go, Papa Dukes. Gonna be back home where he belongs. Let's go, Papi. Papi. Yeah, I'm trying to find my daggone lighter. That's what's up. Him. His dad is the one that turned him in and gave him info to get home. Thank good for good lawyers. Good lawyers. I can't find my lighter. Alright, why did they release the info? Baking will reunite us. Baking will reunite us all. Why did they release info on the cereal with no gun wrapped in towel shell casing with engravings not alone with? They're now getting out of this. There's no getting out of this now, Ella. You all the way in. I don't know where my damn lighter went. Where did my lighter go? That's crazy. Legadas, porque whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, Richard Hammer? Charlie everywhere. Charlie everywhere. He everywhere. He is. Charlie is a topic of discussion. I can't find my. I couldn't find my Lanta. And I used to be a leftist, and now you rightist. Damn, yo, it's hot as shit. It's really hot as shit, man. Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy. Now you. Damn, I gotta find my lighter, y'all. We gotta find that lighter. He was shot by a kid who was a child of a Republican right. Oh yeah? Is that right? Is that right? I met Charlie Murphy, boy, he passed. Charlie Murphy! Did you now? It did you now. Oh really? Dang, man. Said fuck the couch when I shook his hand. Ha 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 ha. 20, 2018, 2028, and the Republican turned his ass in. No. That's crazy. I said, fuck that couch.